Right, morning. So today we're going to talk about the recovery loan scheme, also known as the RLS, and what happens if you liquidate a business with an outstanding recovery loan scheme in place. So it was introduced as a successor to the bounce back loans and the C-bills, and it was designed to help businesses recover from obviously the impact of COVID a few years ago. Now, the eligibility to get a recovery loan scheme was very similar to a C-bills. It was a little bit harder than a bounce back loan. You had to provide more information. Now, most directors are wondering if they're personally on the hook for these RLS loans during an insolvency process. Well, the short answer is no, but there are some things that you've got to keep in mind. Now, directors have a responsibility to use that recovery loan for the business and basically to document everything properly, right? If it turns out that the loan was used inappropriately or not in conjunction with the terms of the loan, then the director, like we've talked about on the BBL and the C-bills, they could be made personally responsible for the loans. Now, let's say you spent the RLS personally. You paid for an extension, you bought a new watch, you lent it to another company. These are all scenarios that are going to get you, a director, in trouble if you end up in insolvency. Now, another thing to be mindful of, if you've used the recovery loan to pay back some creditors and not others, especially if those creditors you've paid back had a personal guarantee attached to them, then the director needs to be careful because these could be considered as preference payments under the Insolvency Act. And an administrator or a liquidator is going to look at them and go, right, they know what you've done. You cleared your personal guaranteed loan as opposed to the HMRC. And that's another circumstance where they could make you personally liable. So, summing up, directors aren't automatically on the hook for recovery loan schemes during an insolvency process, but you do need to be careful and make sure everything that you do with that loan is documented. You know, when your business is starting to struggle, it's important to send yourself little emails. You know, I was on the phone to a director yesterday, asking some advice, and I've said, listen, just email yourself what it is you're going to do. You've spoken to me, and yes, you are going to pay that HMRC bill because you believe this other contract's coming in 3 months that's going to shore up the finances. So if you're struggling, you've got questions on your recovery loan, what might happen to you if you go into liquidation or insolvency or administration, please reach out. We offer free and independent advice, and we'll have half an hour with anybody. Hope you found this video useful. Catch you soon. Bye-bye.